Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm gonna review the movie Sling Blade. And if you're new or if you enjoy my content, please subscribe. And anyways, Sling Blade, awesome movie. I thought that the acting in it was good, like Bob Thornton as Karl Childers. A character that brings one of the greatest inspirations ever on me. And this movie definitely deserves to be owned, which is why I own it on disc. And even though it may be a little expensive, it's worth it. It's one of the greatest movies ever. Both directed. Yeah. The main character was played by Karl, was played by Bob, and both Karl was played by Bob, and it was directed by Bob. So that means he spent a lot of freaking time on this. But anyways, to the point of the movie is that Karl grows up kind of ill and stuff. He grew up with a bad family, I guess, and yeah. His dad, played by Robert Duvall, who's shown once way later, he always made Karl stay out in the basement eating mustard biscuits and stuff, which was kind of selfish, which I guess that made him go ill a bit. And Karl also killed his mom and someone that raped her, and also his brand new born brother. His brand new born brother was in the box or something, and he like dug him down and suffocated him or something kind of fucking weird like that. But yeah, beginning starts. JT Walsh starts talking to him and stuff. And then Karl gets released from the mental hospital. He doesn't want to leave or anything. And they're like, but your time here is over, sir. And then Karl walks down to a food shop. Like a really nice, it's like a big, nice food shop which has like the fries and like hot dogs and stuff. Or something like that. And he's like, you got any of them taters? So, just stuff like that. And it also is a kind of a friendship movie. It teaches an important aspect about friendships because he kind of bonds with like this boy who's like 8 or something like that. And the boy's like telling him stuff like, oh, I hate my mom's boyfriend, Doyle. Vaughn should have been her boyfriend or something like that. But I forget exactly what he said, but like the problem with that was Vaughn was a gay guy. I mean, I was also Karl's close friend, but Vaughn was a gay guy, so that wasn't going to work out. And what's also learned is that yeah, Karl kind of bonds with the boy, and they both kind of hate Doyle, it seems. Doyle Hargraves, he has like this big band and stuff, and the kid's dad died and stuff, as he had said. But the other thing is, yeah, like I said, Doyle Hargraves has a big band, and he's not very nice to them. He's a mean, drunken, spirited guy. And he starts saying stuff like that. Like, Randy, I will fucking kill you if you talk to me again. Stuff like that. Doyle loses it because he's a very mean guy because he's drunk and stuff. That's why he was so mean. He was trying to kick everyone out of the house but himself, including forcing a guy in a wheelchair out the door. And it's like, oh, this guy's so evil. But I mean, this, and when Karl walks in his right, and then Doyle goes and apologizes for all his behaviors the next morning. And I really don't like him at all because he was telling everyone, get the fuck out of here. And then when he was told to leave, he's like, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Which is double crossing your standards. You can't make both conclusions saying, only me. Oh, only I, the boss. People shouldn't be that way. That's a little selfish if you're acting that way. And another thing I learned, was that Doyle seemed much more evil-spirited than Karl, even though Doyle never did anything except harass people and threaten to hurt them, unlike Karl, who actually had killed a couple people beforehand. But yeah, the loop around this story kind of gets that background that's a bit of a strange, iconic. It has a bunch of strange, iconic events, but Karl walks in with like axes or something in Doyle and the boy's mom's room. And he's all like, what the hell are you doing? And he's like, I want to get baptized. And he's like, then call the preacher or something. We can't baptize you here. So, yeah. Then later on, a priest or something ended up dunking Karl's head into the lake or something. But yeah, that's true. Doyle didn't have to. Yeah, Karl's wishes may have been come true, but Doyle didn't have to be so ignorant about it. You know what I mean? And Doyle was just a poor, pitiful excuse of a person, and a poor band leader. Poor, pitiful excuse of a person and a band leader. That just shows his ignorance and everything. But yeah, then Karl goes to kill his dad, and then he says to him, I aim to kill you, but it seems like you're already dead. I'm your oldest boy, name it Karl. And he says, I ain't got no boy. I want you get out of here, leave me alone. I ain't got no boy, now get out of here and leave me alone. I'm your oldest boy, name it Karl. And stuff like that, yeah. He was like literally, he was just sitting there and he seemed demolished. He seemed like he was crushed up and old or something. But yeah, he kind of gave a negative impact on Karl, but that's the thing. And then later on, when Doyle was all like, all your friends was talking to the family and saying, all your friends are gonna go, Frankie. The boy's name was Frankie, I believe. Karl's not gonna be here no more. We can't have him. We can't be woken up at 3 a.m. with him holding hammers and shit. And he said, and Vaughn's going to go too. And we're all just going to be one big happy family. But I ain't your daddy. You just act like I am. And And then that gave Karl suspicion that maybe he would hurt him. So Karl snuck in. Doyle's like, "What are you doing?" Karl slices his throat open and kills him. All because he thought that he was sparing the boy's life. Which, the future is unpredictable. And because of that, there's no way to know. Because of those two things, that left no way of possibly knowing what else could happen. That left no way of possibly knowing what else was going to happen. Then Karl gave a phone call to the police saying, "I just killed a guy." And he was so honest about it. And the thing is that he shouldn't have been so honest, as I've learned, because they have to prove that he was guilty of the crime or something. Then finally Karl goes back into the mental hospital. And yeah, Karl goes back to the mental hospital that he missed when he was leaving at the beginning. And J.T. Walsh starts asking him stuff like, "Oh, what'd you do?" Or, "Did it feel good killing that guy?" or something. He's like, "I don't want to talk to you anymore. Get out of here." And stuff like that. Because J.T. Walsh, the sex offender guy, who at the beginning explained himself, his crimes that he had done, Karl didn't like that he was being asked so many questions by him and stuff. He thought it was just being annoying to him and stuff. But, yeah, this was a great movie. I rate it 9.5 out of 10, I believe. Super good. I highly recommend it. Background story is beautiful. And, yeah, it was well developed, well structured, and yeah. So if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. Leave a comment down below what you think. And, yeah. So, have a great day, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and peace.